Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Oops, wrong movie. Hey, I'm Amy and welcome back. I really hope you can't hear the neighbors behind my wall right here. They're being very loud, louder than usual. It's really weird. But today I'm going to be talking about Ready or Not. I was very surprised by this movie. I was really looking forward to it. It looked like it was going to be a very fun an interesting premise. After watching it, I was very surprised by what I saw. When I watched this movie, I felt the same as when I watched the first Happy Death Day movie a couple years ago. I was very surprised by how much I really enjoyed myself watching it. The scares are great, the characters are very great, the acting is really great, the story is just great in general. There are some parts of it where I'm like, this could have been written a little bit better. Like, they explain the reason that there's a curse on the family, but some of their actions, didn't make sense in a little bit of it. And then the main character, Samara Weaving's character's fiance, Alex, some of his motivations towards the end just kind of get a little weird. It was weird, but I kind of forgave it because the rest of it I had so much fun watching. And a lot of what makes this film great is the way it is written. The characters are built very, very well. They're written very, very well, especially Samara Weaving's character of Grace. She is a very well-rounded and well-written character. You get a lot of backstory on her, even through little things that are said by different characters throughout the film, and you get a good insight into who she is as a person, and I really like that because that's not something we get a lot in horror movies. And along with setting up Grace's character very well, it also sets up little things throughout the film very well, especially in the opening sequence. Because of the way some of the things in the beginning sequence are set up, it plays into a lot of the character traits that some of the Ladomas family members have later on in the film or throughout the film in general. This is very effectively shown by some of the characters' drug and or alcohol abuse throughout the film. And in a lot of these movies, there are points where they will repeat kills or repeat gags, and it gets repetitive and boring even after only a second repeat. But in this, they do it a couple times and it gets very, very funny. It gets funnier as it goes. They play into it a little bit more and it gets a little cheesy, but that's kind of something that I really enjoy, especially in a horror movie. When a horror movie keeps playing the same kill over and over again and they don't get creative with it, it gets boring. In this, they did the same kind of kill over and over again, but in a different fashion, so it didn't get as boring and repetitive as you would think it would. They also play the same joke a couple times. It still gets funnier each time because of the characters and the way the actors play that joke. I really loved it. It's a very funny film. I absolutely enjoyed it. The cast is really great. Like, you got Andie MacDowell. She is really great. She's playing against her usual type. I feel like a lot of the time Andie MacDowell is kind of typecast into these romantic comedy lead roles like she was back in the 80s and 90s, but in here she is a very powerful near matriarch of the Ladomas family, and she does a really great job. Adam Brody is slightly underutilized, but I still think he is great in this. The parts that he has really powerful, and his character has a really great arc throughout. He probably has the best arc throughout of all of the characters, including Samara Weaving's character, because she doesn't have necessarily a huge arc. She kind of stays the same, but it shows throughout the film how much more powerful and strong that she can get, or that she really is. Also, the score in this is fantastic. It's so sinister and creepy at points, but also very fun, and the way it is mixed together with scenes and juxtaposed with some scenes, it is just spooky, and it makes everything more suspenseful and great. Overall, I give this film like a 3.5, 4 out of 5 stars, but rewatch score is definitely a collection because I want to watch this movie again and again and again. I had a blast watching it. I laughed. There was a part that I think I even started tearing up a little bit at. I was just scared at points, and it was so much fun. It's definitely a fun movie, and yes, this review is like a week and a half late, but I have a life outside of this, and I wanted to take my time a little bit before getting this out because I felt like it. But there you go. Those are my thoughts on Ready or Not. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this movie? Did you not? I know most people found it really enjoyable. Not a perfect movie by any means, but it's fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate you, whoever you are. Let me know if you're in the comments down below, and let's be friends. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because I love talking all things movies, TV shows, filmmaking, film history, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye!